welcome back. We're still here. We're still baking up all kinds of fun as we talk about patience this month. What is patience? It's waiting until later for what you want now. I don't know. I'm looking at all this yumminess and I'm thinking, I want cake now. But we've got to wait until later. It's going to be lots of fun. Hey, you know what else we've been learning is we've been learning an awesome verse. And I'm so proud of the community kids because they've just done an awesome job learning Psalm 27:14. It says, wait for the Lord. Be strong and don't lose hope. Wait for the Lord. Well, I think we've waited long enough for our opening game today, and I can't wait. Byron, do you love to play games with your brother?
No.
Well, that was absolutely the right answer, because today we're going to put you and your brother together playing a game. We're going to fit both of you into an apron. I can't wait. Today, our game is called Cake Pop Challenge. And you two are going to work together to build cake pops. Are you ready?
No.
Well, here goes anyway. Here comes AJ now. We're going to get you guys all suited up together. So come on over. I'll let you guys have the chairs. Oh, good job. Now, we've only got one apron and two of you. So let's put our heads together, quite literally, and see how we can make this happen. Oh, look at that! Teamwork makes the dream work. Here we go. We'll tie you guys in together. So Byron, your left arm will be used for today's challenge. And AJ, your right hand, there you go. I got them tied together, Mo. This is a good day. All right, Mo's there, Mom, by the way. You guys take your time, but make it quick. You've got to mix the frosting into the cake crumbs, roll it into the sprinkles, and display it on the platter beautifully. Do you think you can do it?
Sure.
Awesome. All right, guys, here we go. Cake Pop Challenge now. There you go, working together. Oh, yeah, get all of that frosting out of there. Byron, do you want to lick the container?
No, I'm good.
Oh, okay. You know, last week we discovered apparently Alex doesn't like frosting. Did you know that? I didn't know that until we made him eat frosting. It was kind of funny. There you go. Now, don't be afraid to get a little messy. Sometimes you just have to get in there and just rub the frosting into the cake crumbs to really form them. Yep, go ahead, Byron. Get your hand right on in there. He's just holding the bowl patiently. AJ, great stirring. What do you guys think? Do you think you could form a cake ball now?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, great. So go ahead and get that scooper out. Oh, there you go. Yep, form a ball. There you go. And now you're just going to roll it into the sprinkles. Look at that yumminess. Oh, it reminds me of donut holes at Tom's. Yum, yum, yum. And when you're done with sprinkles, just put it on the platter. Let's see. Look at you guys work together. This is fantastic. Great Cake Pop Challenge accomplishment. There might be a little bit of cake crumbs left at the end, but that's okay. Look at this. Now Byron's scooping, AJ's rolling. We've got a system. You guys are a factory. Way to go. Cake Pop Challenge complete. You guys are awesome. I just think we should sing praises now.
Everything I want, everything I need, you are. When nobody else is listening to me, you are. Before my heart took its first beat, you already loved me, Lord. And in your kindness, you saved me. You're all that I'm living for. Oh, amazing is the way you give your life away, so I could be alive forever. strength that I need. You are. Before my heart took its first beat, you already loved me, Lord. Yes. And in your kindness, you saved me. You're all that I'm living for. Oh, whoa. Amazing is the way you give your life away, so I could be alive forever. I want the world to know, I want my life to show the never-ending love of my Savior. I wanna live your love. I wanna live your love. Ooh. Your love is the reason I'm free. I'm forgiven and singing. Your love is the reason I'm free. I'm forgiven and singing. Your love is the reason I'm free. I'm forgiven and singing. Amazing is the way you give your life away, so I could be alive forever. I want the world to know, I want my life to show the never-ending love of my Savior. I wanna live your love. I wanna live your love.
And what does it mean to live his love? Well, that's what we're learning about this month as we have patience, as we wait for the Lord, as we don't rush into things. Remember, he's still working on us, just like this next song. Hit it, AJ.
Sometimes it's hard to wait for all the things that I want. Sometimes I kinda feel like it's just taking too long to get the things I want, what I think I need. But I know you know what's best for me. I'm gonna live what I believe. I'm gonna wait 'cause I know you're still working. I'm gonna have patience 'cause it'll be worth it. I'm gonna have faith, I know you have a purpose. I'm gonna wait 'cause I know you're still working on me. Still working on me. I know that sometimes I just need to slow down and trust that you are working all of this out. You know the things I want, what I think I need, but I know you know what's best for me. I'm gonna live what I believe. I'm gonna wait 'cause I know you're still working. I'm gonna have patience 'cause it'll be worth it. I'm gonna have faith, I know you have a purpose. I'm gonna wait 'cause I know you're still working on me. Still working on me. I'm gonna hold up, slow down. I'm gonna trust that you're working it out. I'm gonna hold up, slow down. I'm gonna trust that you're working it out. I'm gonna hold up, slow down. I'm gonna trust that you're working it out. I'm gonna hold up, slow down. I'm gonna trust that you're working it out. I'm gonna wait 'cause I know you're still working. I'm gonna have patience 'cause it'll be worth it. I'm gonna have faith, I know you have a purpose. I'm gonna wait 'cause I know you're still working on me. Still working on me. Still working on me.
He's still working on me, and I know he's still working on you. So let's turn now together to his Bible, and let's grow together, shall we?
The Bible. It's 66 books of history, Stories, letters, and poetry that fit together to form God's one big story. The epic adventure of how He created us and loves us so much that He made a way to rescue us. As we travel through the Bible, from Genesis to Revelation, we discover people who met God and found their lives changed forever. And now for an amazing story.
Hey everyone! So, just me and this big pot of yumminess today. Oh, Mr. Alex is gonna be sad he's missing out on it. I can't wait to tell you this super cool Bible story that I think you'll really see how it teaches us about importance and how important patience can be. So while I'm teaching you about patience, I'm going to cook up a little chili, if that's okay with you guys. So I'm sure you all know I have some special ingredients here. It can be really hard to be patient. I mean, how many of you have heard an adult say, "Just give me a minute," or "I'm almost ready"? I wish my chili was almost ready. I'm not going to lie. When I was a kid and I was riding in the car with my parents, there's something I would always ask them. Can you guess? You got it. Are we there yet? Every day, there are times when you have to wait. At school or in virtual learning, you have to wait for the teacher to call on you. Maybe you have to wait for your turn to use the tablet or to get your homework done. How about waiting in lines, waiting to get your temperature scanned? At lunch, at the library, at the bus stop, at the store, lines are everywhere. The hardest one for me is definitely waiting for the holidays, specifically Christmas or my birthday. We have lots of chances to use patience, but let me ask you this. Have you ever thought about what we can lose if we're not patient? That's what today's story is all about. This chili, though, it's starting to smell really good. So we'll get through this story so we can get on with the eating. A long time ago, God made a special promise to a man named Abraham. God told Abraham that he would be the father of a great nation. Abraham had a son named Isaac. Hello, Isaac. Hello. He's even talking back to me. How fun is this? My chili is talking. Isaac grew up and married a lovely lovely lady named Rebecca. Dun, dun. Oh, it's such a lovely wedding. Oh. For a long time, it didn't seem like Isaac and Rebecca would have children. Isaac prayed and prayed, please, God, let me have children. God answered Isaac's prayer, and Rebecca became pregnant with twin boys. Oh dear! Twins. There's something I know a little bit about. The two babies, they struggled inside of Rebecca. This is what God said to Rebecca about them. This comes from the Bible in the book of Genesis, chapter 25, verse 23. 2 nations are in your body. 2 tribes that are now inside you will be separated. One nation will be stronger than the other. The older son will serve the younger one. I guess these 2 brothers were destined to fight. Soon, the time came for Rebecca to give birth to the twins. Oh, it's just about time. Oh, dear. Esau was born first, and he had a head full of red hair. Then came Jacob, but he was still holding on to Esau's heel. Whoa, easy, boys. Oh, easy in my chili there. Oh, it's looking pretty good. The 2 boys couldn't have been more different. You see, Esau grew up to be a skillful hunter. He was kind of a manly man. He liked meat. Esau was the meat eater. Jacob, on the other hand, was perfectly happy at home among the tents. Yeah, I'm good. I'll just stir the stew or the chili. Because their dad, Isaac, loved the flavor of wild meat, Esau became Isaac's favorite. Rebecca loved how Jacob would stay home with her, so he became her favorite. One day, while Jacob cooked a stew, I bet it smells something like this amazing pot of chili, Esau came barreling from the open country. He was hungry. I'm hungry. Give me some of that stew. But Jacob was a crafty brother. He said, "First, sell me your rights as the oldest son." Back then, the oldest son was supposed to be the new leader of the family when the father passed away. So it was a big deal when Jacob asked Esau to trade those rights away. And sure enough, Esau was like, "Me hungry, I'm dying of hunger. What good are these rights to me?" Jacob insisted. He said, "First, promise to sell me your rights." And Esau promised to do it. Yeah, deal. In the end, Esau traded away his rights as the oldest son, all for a bowl of stew, a pot of chili. Can you imagine that? Sorry, Esau. It's hard to imagine being so hungry. I'm getting hungry, to be honest with you, smelling this chili right now. But it's hard to imagine being so hungry that you'd give up something as important as a birthright. But that's exactly what Esau did. I'm going to try to put this into perspective for you. Your dad comes home with the pizza box and you're hungry. And your little brother says, "Hey, I'll let you have pizza if you give me your Nintendo GameCube thing, your PS4, whatever toy it is that you have." Can you imagine giving that up for pizza? I mean, we eat pizza a lot, so it'd kind of be like, not worth it. Imagine giving away your birthright for stew. That's exactly what Esau did. He traded his rights for a lifetime for a meal that would fill his stomach, maybe at best 4 hours. I don't know if Jacob's stew was as delicious as my chili here, but do you think it was worth a birthright? I don't think so either. But in the moment when Esau was tired, hungry, and impatient, he gave up something that was really important and valuable. Sometimes when we're impatient, there's a big cost. That's what we need to remember today. If you don't wait, it could cost you. You might not lose your birthright like Esau did, but you could lose some screen time privileges. You could miss out on doing something fun with the family. You could hurt a friendship by saying something you regret. That's why we need to learn to wait until later for the things we want right now. We need to sprinkle in some patience. I think that was the secret ingredient. Let's pray and ask God to help us do that. Dear God, we just want to thank you for this story today. We know that it can cost us if we're not willing to wait. God, help us to be patient. Help us to wait for the good stuff and to trust you in that process. God, we're so thankful for this story and God, just for the lesson of not wanting to give up too fast or just be impatient to get what we want right now. But Lord, sometimes it's worth it to wait. Would you help us do that? We love you so much. And all of God's children say, amen. No matter how good that stew must have tasted, I bet Esau really regretted trading away his birthright to Jacob. He actually ended up playing a very big part as the leader of his family in God's big story. As a matter of fact, Jacob was part of the family line that eventually led to Jesus. Because Esau was impatient, he missed out on all of that, even though it was originally his birthright. The next time you have to wait for something you really want, take a second to think. Think about what it could cost you if you're not patient. Remember, if you don't wait, it could cost you. It takes a lot to trust, to wait for something you want right now. You have to trust God and believe that His timing is always perfect, even when you can't understand why. If you have trouble waiting and you need some help, you can always talk to God about it. Or you can talk to other people, your parents, your friends, your small group leaders. Those are all people that want to help you grow in your patience. Kind of like the activities we're going to do next. Can't wait. All right, we've got so much fun today. By the way, if you're tuned in at home, you can just hit pause right now. You can run and grab some stuff, or you can watch and then do this later as you have supplies at home. Whatever works for you guys. We just think that this is a lot of fun stuff that really help us grow as we're learning about patience. So first thing we're going to do, we're going to start with our art project because we're going to have to use patience to let it dry while we do the other activities. So our art project today, if you're here in church, I actually have printed up this awesome art page and it's got our monthly verse on it. If you're at home, you're probably a resident pro with this verse, and so you've probably got white paper. I want you to just draw a pot of soup. You know what a pot looks like. If you don't, go into the kitchen and have mom or dad show you. But what you're going to do is you're going to draw a pot, and in the pot, you're going to write the verse, and it's wait for the Lord. Be strong and don't lose hope. Wait for the Lord. Psalm 27:14. And then you can color the pot, and then Byron is going to demonstrate too. You can take some glue, liquid glue, and you're going to paint the top of the pot where all the yumminess is coming out of. And you can use rice or corn, whatever you've got handy. Beans are a great thing. Something that's fun, that feels different when you touch it. So Byron's just painting away. You can color the pot too if you feel like it, up to you. I know how you love to color with pink and blue markers, so we've got a couple here for you. You're just making that good layer of paste there. All right, that looks fantastic. And now you can just add to your soup all the yummy ingredients. So this is fun. In small groups this week, we actually had touch and feel bins, and we actually used noodles, like boiled pasta, and we buried things inside of it, and the kids had to dig through it. That is so much fun. If you've got an extra box of pasta laying around at home, I encourage you, boil it up and let your kids dig for treasures. It's so fun. I love too the rest of the story of Jacob and Esau. Go ahead and tell that to your kids. All the fun of how Jacob tried to trick Isaac, and really he did, by putting hair on his arms to pretend to be Esau because he wanted to secure that blessing of that birthright. Good job coloring. And look at that. That looks like yummy soup. If you were cooking that, I would eat that. But because I know you used glue, I don't want to eat it. But it's beautiful, and you can hang it on your refrigerator. And the great part is it has the verse as well as our virtue this month, which is patience, waiting until later for what you want now. I don't know have you ever been really hungry for dinner and your mom's like, well, it'll be 30 minutes. And you're like, I need it now. I think that's why somebody made appetizers, right? So you could eat a little something now and still save room for the good stuff later. But you don't want to eat too many yummies and ruin the good thing that's to come, right? All right, speaking of good things to come, we've got a game. Are you ready to play a game?
Sure.
Me too. In fact, I'm going to take off my glasses for this. No, I'm kidding. I could still see. This is called Face the Cookie. So normally you play this with Oreos, but Miss Stacy happened to have wafer cookies, so we're improvising. So what you do is you put this up on top of your forehead, and you have 1 minute to move it from your forehead to your mouth without using hands. You can only use your facial muscles. Okay, you got it?
Yeah.
You think you could do it?
Probably not, but I'll try.
Me too. I'm going to try too. I don't know. I've never tried it with a log structure, so we'll see. It might be easier. Maybe it'll be like, All right. And if we get it in our mouth, we get to eat it.
Okay.
All right. Here we go. We've got 1 minute starting now. Oh boy. I don't know if I'm making
dropped
much.
mine.
Okay. Here's more if you need. You want a new clean one?
No, I'm good.
What if it goes in your mouth?
Whatever.
God made dirt, so dirt don't hurt. I got it as far as my eyelash. Okay, we've been doing this for almost 30 seconds. Are you closer than I am? Oh, Byron, I might get it. I didn't. I'm going to try again. We have 20 seconds left. I think I could do it. It's really funny how I think moving all of my facial muscles is going to help right here. Oh, good. Okay. Oh, I almost had it again. 5 seconds. 4. Time's up. We didn't do it. I don't know. Maybe it was the challenge. Woo! I think we have some grams on our face.
Yep.
Maybe it was too hard to do it with a log structure, but try it at home with something round. I don't know. Have you ever successfully gotten an Oreo from your forehead to your mouth?
Yeah.
You have?
Yeah.
Good job. I don't know if I have or not. I think I'll try this weekend, maybe. All right. Here's another fun game. By the way, if you memorized your verse, maybe you're at home and you're waiting and you think, Miss Stacy, I know this verse. Where is my mug? Well, you need to call me and tell me. You can send me a video of you saying it. You can text message me. You can call me and recite it to me, whatever you want to do. But we have some mugs left. So look at this. I love it. Kids are having so much fun making the cupcake that's inside of here. And it's got this super cool sticker. You can put it here. I actually took this sticker and put it on my Yeti coffee mug because I love it. And then I get to celebrate community kids all the time. So yay, you guys. Keep learning God's word. Okay, in here are fun would you rather questions. So go ahead and reach in and grab one. And I'll reach in and grab one too. Okay, read yours out loud.
Okay. Would you rather wait 2 more years for a pet, but be able to keep your pet for a very long time? Or have a new pet come live with you tonight, but only for a year?
Ooh. So I'd have to wait 2 more years to get a pet, but then I could keep it for like a super long time.
Yeah.
Or I could give one tonight, but I could only keep it for a year. That's hard. What would you pick?
I'd probably have the new pet come live like tonight.
Tonight?
Tonight, yeah.
Well, because you're graduating. I don't know. I think my husband would say we have to wait 2 years. And I guess keep it for a very long time. All right, let's read what this one says. Would you rather have your mom let you sleep over at your friend's house tonight, or have your mom answer no to tonight, but yes to 2 weekends in a row? Ooh. So I could have company tonight, or not tonight, but then the next 2 weekends. What would you pick?
I'd probably go for the next 2 weekends.
Yeah. Well, I definitely would, because I'm having chili tonight, so I'm busy. I'll take the 2 weekends. That's a good plan, right? So this is fun. You can find all kinds of would you rather questions that will help show patience. And so I just want to encourage you to do that. We have one more activity. Are you ready?
Yep.
I still feel like I have like crumbs in my face. Do you too?
I think so.
I think for the next year, we might find cookie crumbs everywhere. Can't fool you who's been in the cookie jar. All right. So here we go. Last activity. I'm going to give you 2 prompts, okay? But first I'm going to read one and we'll write an answer and talk about it. And then I'll read you another one and then we'll answer and talk about it, okay? And it's kind of like both sides of the coin here, okay? What would it cost you if you lost your patience in public? Oof. What would it cost you if you lost your patience in public? If you're at home and you're wondering, what does that even mean? It means your mom says, wait just a minute, we're next in line. And you're at, I don't know, a candy store waiting to pay for your yummy jawbreaker that's like that super giant one that you've been waiting all year to get. And you're like, no, I want it now. What happens? Okay. What did you come up with?
I wrote a punishment of some sort.
Yeah, punishment of some sort, right? Sometimes that happens. Well, I think mine is more relating to embarrassment. Like, I'm embarrassed, and then also my mom's embarrassed, and that's not fun, right? So punishment, embarrassment, none of those are really good things. Here, I'll share my eraser with you, okay? All right, now, here's the flip side of that. What can you do instead of losing your patience in public? So you're at the candy store, you're next in line, your mom says, hold on, we're gonna be next, and you've got a bag with the biggest jawbreaker you can think of. What can you do instead of losing your patience? I think I have a fun answer. Oh yeah, here's the best part of it. Okay. What did you come up with?
I just wrote, you can wait.
You can wait. That's a good idea. What could you do while you're killing time waiting?
Play a fun game.
Play a fun game? Like, you could look at all the different colors of candy.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you could like go through the rainbow, like try to get your sibling to find the next color. That'd be fun. I put, imagine how delicious it will taste. I've got it right there in my hand, so I can just imagine how delicious it's gonna taste. And here's the best part. I'm gonna guess how many licks it's gonna take to eat it all. That's kind of like, remember the Tootsie Roll owl?
Yeah.
How many licks will it take to get to the center of the Tootsie Roll Pop? 1, 2. We should have Tootsie Roll Pops right now, huh? We could try that because you know what? I'm the world's worst. This is where Miss Stacy lacks patience. Tootsie Roll Pops.
Yeah.
I always take about 5 licks and then I'm like, okay, Tootsie Roll time, and I bite it, right? I think Tootsie Roll Pops are like the ultimate judge of patience. So, okay, you guys, maybe next week I'll bring Tootsie Roll Pops and we'll have to see. Or challenge, do it at home. If you've got one, try. Maybe those little tiny ones are a good way for us to start. We'll see. But hey, I hope you have a great week. Be patient, be kind, and be here next Sunday. Can't wait to see you again. Take care.